we had looked into it previously and looked into adding on and kind of gone back and forth about what the right choice would be, and we really decided that having a separate structure where my mom and dad could have autonomy and my mom could really have her own kitchen, that was a huge deal. And so that's why we started looking into it. It was a big decision of going from almost no mortgage to back to what we bought our house for 22 years ago, so almost starting over. We are young enough that we have time to pay it off, and having my parents close was so important. Like the pros definitely outweighed the cons, you know, and so my brother's a mortgage lender, so he helped me look into what it would add to our property value and how it was really a long-term, it was a good decision long-term for my husband and ourselves in our retirement as well. Not just for my parents in today, but us in 25 years, what it does for the value of our property, potential rental income if we ever decide to do that. You know, those kinds of things made me, I'm an accountant, so it made me okay with the financial side of it. I put a post up that just said we're looking to have this done, and someone from your company responded, and I think it was Joey, and a couple other people liked the comment, and I went on the Better Business Bureau and checked them out, and I checked out the State Contractors License Board, all these ways before I even contacted him, because I didn't want to waste anybody's time if it wasn't something that we were going to follow through with. And and then he came out really quickly, actually. I found this design, I gave it to Joey, we kind of went through the design process. We did a couple of changes that were pretty substantial as far as we switched the bathroom location with the closet. We vaulted the ceiling in the living room, kitchen area. We call it the great room, but with parentheses around it because he's still tiny. But just doing that, my dad's 6 foot, it gave him a little bit, you know, it made him feel not closed in on, you know. I had no idea going into it how many departments at the city that you had to have your plans approved by before you can start construction. I thought, oh, okay, I don't know, city planning maybe, or, you know, I don't know. I don't really know, but there was a lot. So it was oh no, we finished. And I was oh good, we're done. Oh no, there's 6 more people who have to approve it. Oh, we have to do a water test with the fire department. I'm come on, people. And my husband, who actually works in construction management as well, in conjunction with talking with Joey so much about our plans being down there, my husband was speaking with the city at the same time, getting completely the same story. So it's it wasn't we were hearing one thing from Joey and another thing from the city. He was completely above board at telling us what the city was saying. When they were here, they just knocked so much out. And Joey was super respectful of keeping the construction materials as contained as possible, so we could still have, over the summer, we could still have pool parties, and we just tell our nephews, don't go onto the grass area or over to the construction area at all. They were really considerate about making sure they picked up nails and anything like that, so it was a safe environment for our nephews to come over, which is super important for me. He was super responsive. I would text him, immediately I would get either an answer or a call back or something, or give me 10 minutes, which I completely understand. Very, very, very rarely did I not hear back from him within 15 minutes. I probably couldn't even tell you when. And even when he was gonna be inaccessible, I know he went out of town for a weekend, he let me know ahead of time. And that was another thing, even on the weekends, he was responsive, because sometimes that was the only time my husband could come and look at the project, because he works until it's dark at night. And so sometimes during the weekend was the only time my husband could actually be outside and looking at things. So I would text him sometimes, Joy, on the weekends, and he would even respond then. And the weekend, he was really only one weekend, I think, and he let me know ahead of time, I'm going out of town, but I'll be back. If there's an emergency, call me, but otherwise, I'm gonna be, and it was, I just thought, super respectful. Yeah, he was here a lot himself, which is really nice. Although we ended up having a good relationship with the subcontractors too, it was really good to see him on site and, know he was, really watching what was going on. We're very happy. Very, very, very happy. My parents love the layout. They love, they pick the finishes, so they love the finishes. They've been in it now, 3 months, I guess. And, they're very happy. They constantly tell us how happy they are. One thing that made me feel really comfortable and confident, because of his responsiveness, when I do contact him, we do have a warranty on the work. I think he said for 3 years, and that made me feel like we don't have to find every little thing the day it's done. You know what I mean? Like, it definitely made me feel like if there's a problem, I know he'll respond.